as you guys just saw, that was the official teaser for WWE Battlegrounds. Now, I am actually really, really excited about this game. And at first, I wasn't. But here's why I am now. So I wasn't because I was like, okay, this looks really dumb. This looks like a mobile game. You know, we got WWE Mayhem a few years ago, 2017, something like that, for the mobile game. And it was really, really good, but it didn't seem like something that they would want on a console, right? So like here was my thought process was like, what is this? This literally looks like stuff we've seen before. But then as I watched Chris Denker react to it, I realized, based off of what he said, that this game is actually very, very good for WWE 2K and WWE games because when you think about it, even considering the search engine, including the engine update from 2K on last gen versus 2K on next gen, it's been a pretty crazy change. But at the same time, though, the gameplay has still been more or less the same, other than a few buttons that are different or a few different moves that have been put in and stuff like that. And for the most part, the games have been the same for several years. Because even back with SmackDown vs. Raw 2007, it was all wrestling simulation. It was all the same stuff from years of the past to years of the present. And I know a lot about this. You know, I've played a lot of the games and everything. I have like 8 of the games right now on hand, and I've had a few other ones that I don't have anymore that I've played. So I know my stuff when it comes to these sort of games. And I just want to point out that we did get a fairly similar game like this, but it was for console, and it was several years ago. It was called WWE All Stars. If you haven't played it, it's a very, very addicting game. Even though it does have a smaller roster and it is a very outdated game nowadays, it was still very fun. It was kind of similar to Mayhem, except Mayhem was an updated version. But that's the difference between Mayhem, is Mayhem went for realism, whereas this looks like it's going for sheer insanity. And it appears to be going for more of like that bump in the night sort of 2K originals sort of thing, like that DLC. It seems like it's that sort of style, but it's also being done not the same simulated way they've done for years. They're doing it more of like an NBA Playgrounds version, or like a WWE All Stars or Mayhem. And the moves, like, they're so exaggerated, and there's like superpowers and all this sort of stuff. And I think it's gonna actually be really, really good for them. When WWE had mentioned that they were gonna do a different series, they were done with 2K, or when the rumors hit about that or whatever, I was actually super intrigued because a lot of people were speculating they were gonna go back to SmackDown versus Raw. I would have been down for that. I loved those games. They were so fun, no matter how stupid they were, because they were really not that well made when you look back on them compared to the ones now. But I say that, obviously, think about 2K20, but still, you know, it was just a very weird sort of style. It was very, very bad, but it was fun at the time. And for that, I will always hold those games in a special place in my heart. But I gotta be realistic as well, you know. So here's the thing: is I was like, okay, well, if they do SmackDown versus Raw, it's like it's something they've already done. You know, it seems like they should want to do something different because that's what the whole point of a new version of the WWE games was. And literally, this could be a one-off game, and we could just restart a new series next year, or next year we could start with WWE 2K22 and start where we left off. But I think that even just having this little break and having this, you know, especially after this hit they're taking from releasing all those people a week, 2 weeks ago, actually, I think it was 2 weeks ago now. But I think that this would be very, very good for them, and I hate to admit it because I've been trying to stray away from WWE right now because of the releases and because of the content's getting worse, but especially the releases was a massive like wake up call being like, dude, it's, you know, no more of this shit. But what I ended up doing is I'm not watching the programming, and I'm only playing the games if my bosses are like, oh, hey, whip me up a design for a ring with these colors. I'd be like, okay, get on there and do that or something. And or be like, oh, hey, I wanna try some new gear, can you whip me up a version of me with wearing that? And I'd be like, okay. So it'd be something like that. And that would be the only reason I'd get on the games. But and I wouldn't want to spend any money on the games or anything. I don't want to contribute any time to it unless I need to. But I gotta say, this game actually looks really appealing. And like I said, immediately I didn't love it, but I immediately wasn't thinking. You know, I liked All Stars a lot, and I liked Mayhem. I don't play it anymore, and I honestly I'd like to get back into it because I don't play like any mobile games because I don't like any of them. But I did like Mayhem. I just stopped. Oh, yeah, and I know why I stopped playing it. It was because I stopped using my iPad because my iPad was from the school, and now I have a Chromebook. So that's one of the reasons I stopped playing because I always played on my iPad because it was a big screen. But it's just that same sort of thing, you know. It's that same sort of game. It's just not touchscreen. But still, I mean, I just hope they don't charge ridiculous money. Hopefully, this will go back to like the 20 to 30, maybe $40 prices. I don't think this needs to be a $60 game. $60 game for 2K, I understand that, but like this doesn't seem like it should be like that. Like this seems like honestly, this seems like it should be like a $10 to $30 game, and I'll consider 40, but I don't think this should be a $60 game like 2K normally does. But yeah, no, I think it's I think it's a very interesting looking game. I'm very excited to see what they do with it. I'm really praying that it goes well because it really needs to. But anyways, that's just about all I have for you guys today. I am only on once a week videos right now because twice a week did not work. I had ideas, but I didn't have time to get them either recorded or edited, and you know, especially for being able to still go outside, because you know, nobody wants to sit there at a desk for 30 hours, or for not 30, but for 24 hours a day and editing and stuff like that. You know, I was losing sleep because I was staying up late, and I'm trying to get better about that. I was losing time outside during the nicer weather, and of course, there's still a lot of that to come, but you get the idea, you know, and it's just really tough. But that was with crappy programs, so hopefully once I get my hands on some better programs and start getting more used to them and using them more and stuff, hopefully I will be able to bring you guys some really good content. I'm really looking forward to it, and I hope you guys are as well. But yeah, anyways, that is all I have for you guys this week. Tune in next week, same time. It'll be the same. It'll always be Saturday at 5:30 from now on, unless the schedule change, which I will mention if that happens. Thank you guys for sticking with me for this long, for so far. You know, I mean, I know the channel has been up for around a year, I think. Maybe not, but if it hasn't been uploaded for a year, it's been around for a year at least. And hopefully you guys are enjoying what I'm doing. I really want to bring you guys some more stuff. I'm hoping to get another match up here soon, a 5-minute training match that I had a few months back, although I need the person who recorded it to send it to me. And once he does that, I should be all set. But yeah, anyways, that is all I have for you guys. This is actually the final sign off. I know I've done that like 3 times now, but that's it this week. Come back next week. I'll have something new for you. I have a few different announcements coming soon, and one of them is regarding YouTube. One of them is not. So wait for that because it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be experimental, but it's gonna be really cool. And I'm getting some ideas from one of my buddies who's trying to figure this whole YouTube thing out with me, and he's doing his own thing, but we were working together, and he hasn't been in my videos yet, but I've been in one of his, and we're gonna do more of that sort of stuff. I have 3 or 4 different announcements coming soon, but I am just very excited for the future. On that note, I appreciate you guys being here. Thank you for sticking around. Thank you for supporting me. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Let me know what you guys think of the game teaser. Let me know what you guys think the game will be like. Let me know anything you want. I'll answer it. You know, DM me on Instagram for that sort of stuff if you'd like, or Facebook, or anywhere. I don't really care. I have links on my channel. I have links in my social media. I have all that sort of stuff. So give me a shout if you'd like. Leave a comment. You know, just all that sort of typical YouTuber stuff. You know how it goes. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you guys next week.